Alright, hi everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do problem number 2 from assignment number 2 where we were factoring in quadratic form. I know some of you guys struggle with factoring, so I wanted to go ahead and just create a video going over one of the problems so that way you can continue practicing on your own with the other ones. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the problem x to the 4th plus x squared minus 12, and I'm going to solve or factor this using a generic rectangle. Okay, so remember, we have 3 terms here, but remember that middle term x squared is going to be the sum of 2 of the boxes, and you'll see what that looks like in just a second. So the first thing I need to do is, with the generic rectangle, I need to substitute in that first term and that last term. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write x to the 4th and negative 12. Okay, now that middle term x squared is going to be the sum of the 2 empty boxes in that generic rectangle. But first I need to ask myself, what can I multiply to get x to the 4th? Okay, so commonly students put x squared and x squared. Now there's a couple different other ways you could do it. You could do x to the 3rd times x, or you could just do x to the 4th and times 1, okay? But we're going to go ahead and test this out as x squared and x squared first, and you'll see why this makes sense when we get to the end. Okay, then I need to find some combinations of products in order to get negative 12. Okay, so there's a couple different ways we can get negative 12, so I'll list them down here. So we can write 1 times negative 12, or negative 1 times 12, 4 times negative 3, negative 4 times 3. We can write 6 times negative 2, and negative 2 times 6. Now you're probably asking yourself, which one, let me focus that, which one do I choose in order to add to my generic rectangle? Well, you want the one that's going to give you a sum of positive 1. So if I create all the sums, or if I write down all the sums, I'm going to have the following. This will be, if I add these up, I should get negative 11. I'll get positive 11, positive 1, negative 1, 4, and oops, this should have been negative 6, and this should have been negative 4. Okay, so there's only one combination that gives you a positive 1, and it's going to be this one. So that means that I'm going to go ahead and write 4 here and negative 3 here. Now remember, if we go back and look at our equation, it's x to the 4th plus x squared. So that middle term needs to have an x squared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill in negative 3 and 4, but I'm going to add an x squared and an x squared. And when I do that, I need to go ahead and add that, oh, I don't even need to add that. I should have it like that. My bad. Sorry. And the reason for this is 4 times x squared is 4x squared, and x squared times negative 3 is negative 3x squared. So negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. So now I have all this information here. So what that means is if I go over here on the side, and I'll pan out so you guys can see the whole answer. I have x squared minus 3 times x squared plus 4. Okay, and this is going to be your answer, or the factored form of that equation. So let me go ahead and zoom out now. So if you guys want to pause the video here, you can. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus it. Okay, there we go. So if you guys want to pause the video right here to show your work or anything like that, you can. But that's basically what you're going to do for the rest of the problems. And I'll continue posting videos, so just be on the lookout for them. Okay. Good luck.